try as much as possible to set a goal for yourself. I didn't give up because every time when I was going to bed, I would see the HSK post there on my vision board, and it was really helpful. Some people even know how to speak Chinese so well, but when it comes to writing the HSK exam, they still don't pass it.
I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind.
Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. If this is the first time that you're joining, I want to say a very big welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to prepare for the HSK exam for CSC Scholarship. For those of you that don't know what HSK is, HSK exam is actually a language proficiency exam for those people that want to actually do their major in Chinese. So it's the same thing as writing IELTS or TOEFL. It depends on the level that you are in. For example, now, if you are going to be doing your bachelor, you need HSK 4. And also, if you do your masters, you need HSK 5, 6. So for those people that are doing English taught, I also heard that you actually need HSK 3. So you need to actually write HSK 2, right? I feel like this is just something that they just recently decided because they wanted internationals, whether you are actually doing English or whether you are doing Chinese course, they just wanted all internationals to be able to study the Chinese language and to actually know the Chinese language. So the first thing I'll advise you is to actually understand the exam structure. So that means you need to know that each level have a different structure on how they set the exams. So HSK 1 have its own structure, 2, 3, 4 till 5. I remember someone telling me that she wrote HSK 4 and then she wrote HSK 5, and she feels like HSK 5 is way more easier than HSK 4. I was like, how is that even possible? How is that even possible? Because I was actually preparing for HSK 5, and maybe I just felt, this girl, I know you're just saying this to make me feel good, but I don't think it's possible, because I'm feeling like each level, the higher you go, it's going to be way harder because you are learning more vocabularies. For HSK 1 to 3, it's mainly more about basic Chinese that you can actually use to communicate in China. So that's why I understand why they say those people that are doing their major in English are still in the right HSK 3, because they still want them to be able to communicate in Chinese, because basically that's what they speak in China. The second thing that I'll advise is to assess your current proficiency. What this means is that try as much as possible to take mock exams so that you can actually know the level you are in. It's possible that you might be writing HSK 5 exam and you are still in level 2 or you are still in level 3. And it's possible that you'll be writing HSK 3 exams and you don't even know anything in HSK 1. So try as much as possible to take exams so that you can know which level you are in, so that you don't just waste your time and then you do all this preparation, all these things, and probably you will later fail the exam. So the moment you actually take mock exams, it will help you to know how to prepare and what you're supposed to prepare for. The third thing is to actually set goals. Okay, so try as much as possible to set the goal that you want to achieve, because you know that you actually need the HSK for the CSC scholarship application and everything. So try to set a goal for yourself. What score do you want to get? While you write this exam, what score would you want to get? So try to set this goal. I remember that when I knew I was going to prepare for the HSK, I literally wrote HSK 5 and I put it on my wall and I put 100% there. Even though I did not really get here 100%, but it really helped me and it really guided me to study. And even when I wasn't doing as well as I wanted, I didn't give up, because every time when I was going to bed, I would see the HSK post there on my vision board, and it was really, really helpful. So I would advise you, try as much as possible to set a goal for yourself. The next step I would advise you is to actually try as much as possible to gather the HSK materials. This is going to be really, really helpful. Trust me, speaking Chinese and actually writing a Chinese exam is total different thing. Some people even know how to speak Chinese so well, but when it comes to writing the HSK exam, they still don't pass it. And why there are some people, they don't even know how to speak Chinese, and then when they want to actually write this HSK exam, they always write it so well. So that's why it's good for you not to just look down on the HSK. Try to get the material, try to get the past questions, the exams, try to study them, because when you've done so many exam questions, it's going to help you while you're going to write the exam. And also it will even help you with your speed, because HSK 5, I've written HSK 5, and I know that when you're writing the HSK exam, one of the things that they're actually trying to test you on is your speed. So you might even know the answers to some of these questions, but if you're not fast enough to actually answer all these questions, you end up failing the exam. So that's why you should actually get as many materials as you can, so that it can guide you and help you to prepare for the exam. The next thing that you should do is to actually create a study schedule. Yes, you may have this plan of, oh, I really, really want to pass this exam, and I know that I can pass this exam. But then if you don't create a